Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome to today's workout recap. And I'm just going to call this the ABCs of heart rate training. So for me, I'm trying to peak and lower and peak and lower my heart rate throughout this routine. So, excuse me, I'm going to take a seat. So the whole idea of today's workout, we're going to use the conditioning equipment, so the roller, the ski erg and the bike, with a bodyweight movement. So what we've done, we've paired up. First of all, we're going to hit the ski erg, 20 seconds, nice strong heavy pull, upwards of around 16 to 1800 calories per hour. Your stroke rate is probably going to be higher, around the 30s. I normally stroke lower, around 17, 18, much the same as the rower, and still maintain a 1200 calorie per hour pull. But today we're going to increase the pace and increase the stroke rate. We're going to get 20 seconds of that. You're then going to come straight down on the floor and you're going to hit a set of 20 Kicksits. Now for those that don't know what they are, sit throughs, some people call them, but basically hand and feet on the floor into like a bear crawl movement, and we're kicking and sliding. So even in a space as small as this, I can kick and I can sit, 2, and so on. And again, I'm aiming to, as a seasoned person at these, to keep these hands planted and to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So like 1 a second will do quite nicely. You're going to hit 20 seconds, 20 of these. You're going to stand up. You're going to see where your heart rate peaks, and then you're going to wait for the peak to come back down. What I did in the first round is I wanted my heart rate to come back down to around 90 to 100. And if that took 2 minutes, it took 2 minutes. And then I would go again. And you'll see on my chart, my heart rate would peak quite aggressively, and again it would take a little bit longer to get back down to that. So I'm going to do 4 rounds, 20 seconds on, 20 kick sits, wait for it to drop. In this case I tried to get it to drop to 100. Got 100 at the first 2, then it stayed up a bit higher, so then I set 110, 115 as the next benchmark, and so on. And what you'll see is my recovery heart rate will slowly, steadily climb throughout the workout, and my peak will steadily climb, but by less of a climb. So pretty much the bottom of the chart, the top of the chart is going like this, to the point where it's going to converge. Not to the point where it's not going to recover, but it's going to converge. Second round, 4 rounds again, rower, again, good aggressive pull. We're trying to pull heavy, like 1800, 1900. In this case, I was setting myself a target of just over 2000 calories per hour in the 20 seconds. It meant my stroke rate was significantly more than I'm used to. And I'm going to get off, and I'm then going to hit 20 straddles. Straddles, we start in the same position as our kick sits, but this time we straddle our feet to the side of our hands. So in a forward looking space, I will straddle here, and then I would come back, and then I will straddle there. And of course, to do this in this space, I then shove myself over in the corner. And again, I'm going for 20 rounds. My recovery heart rate, or heart rate bottom, is obviously ever increasing, and it started increasing up to 120s, 125 and 130s is all I could get it to drop to before starting again. But my top was still slowly, steadily increasing. Again, 4 rounds, 20 seconds on, 20 of those. Final round, just because it's the bike, most people hate it. I actually quite enjoy the bike, go figure. 20 seconds on this whole bike. We're looking at around 85 to 90 RPM. If you can't get there, try and get to 80. And you're trying to get there quick. You're trying to get to the 80 RPM within the first 5 seconds. And then you're going to maintain it. You're going to hold it there till that 20-second timer comes off. You're then going to come off, step down onto the floor, and you don't need me to show you how to do them, but you're going to do 20 push-ups. It's a lot more than most people would normally do. So that's the case then, maybe go 20 seconds, 10 push-ups, until you can master your push-ups a little bit better. So again, 20 seconds and 10. So just repeat the 3 rounds, okay? 4 intervals each, 20 seconds on the machine, ski erg followed by 20 kick sits, 4 times. Rower followed by 20 straddles, 4 times. Assault bike, 20 seconds, 85 to 90 RPM, followed by 20 push-ups. And you should find your peak will slowly increase and the bottom of the heart rate will also increase, and that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to build up some cardiovascular endurance. We're not trying to vomit, but for me, I'm trying to see what I can handle, and if I can keep the top of say 150, 160 and the bottom around say 135 to 140, can I just stay within that 15 to 20 heart rate zone and stay there and still be sufficiently intact, not sick, not vomiting, still breathing, still talking, and that's the case. We've achieved that today. That's the workout. Guys, enjoy. Please like, subscribe. Please tell a friend. Want to know more? Simply hit me up in the DMs.